Springbrook ground Aeroflot 4309er ready to taxi. Aeroflot 4309er taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook Tower. Good afternoon. Ethiopian 7864 is on approach. Ethiopian 7864 cleared to land runway 23. Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Atlas Air 7761 ready for pushback at Charlie 2. Atlas Air 7761 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground Atlas Air 3474 taxi to the gates. Atlas Air 3474 taxi to gate Charlie 1.
Springbrook ground. Atlas Air 7761 ready to taxi. Atlas Air 7761 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook Tower Aeroflot 4309er ready for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Asiana 8047 ready for pushback at Charlie 4. Asiana 8047 cleared for pushback.
Atlas Air 3474, hold position. Aeroflot 4309er, line up and wait runway 23.
Springbrook ground, Asiana 8047, ready to taxi. Asiana 8047, taxi to runway 23.
Aeroflot 4309er, cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook ground, Ethiopian 7864, taxi to the gates. Ethiopian 7864, taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Shamrock 759er ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Atlas Air 3474, continue taxi.
Springbrook Tower, Atlas Air 7761, ready for takeoff runway 23. Atlas Air 7761, cleared for takeoff runway 23.
All Nippon 3576, clear to land runway 23.
Ethiopian 7864, hold position.
Shamrock 759er cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground, Shamrock 759er ready to taxi.
Springbrook Tower, Asiana 8047, ready for takeoff runway 23. Asiana 8047, cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Shamrock 759er taxi to runway 23.
Ethiopian 7864, taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Asia 90564 is on approach. Asia 90564 cleared to land runway 14.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Boliviana 5483 ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Boliviana 5483 cleared for pushback. Springbrook Tower, Shamrock 759er, ready for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Firefly 6234 is on approach.
Springbrook Ground, Boliviana 5483, ready to taxi.
Firefly 6234, clear to land runway 14.
Boliviana 5483, taxi to runway 23. Shamrock 759er, line up and wait runway 23. Shamrock 759er, cleared for takeoff runway 23. Springbrook Hills, good afternoon. Wild 3385, ready for pushback at runway 8. Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Vietnam 69er76 is on approach. Vietnam 69er76, cleared to land runway 14. Boliviana 5483, cleared for takeoff runway 23. World 3385, cleared for pushback.
All Nippon 3576, taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Springbrook Ground, World 3385, ready to taxi.
Springbrook Ground, Asia 90564, requesting taxi to the gates.
World 3385, taxi to runway 23.
Asia 90564, taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Springbrook clearance, good afternoon. Europa 1241, ready for pushback at Bravo 6. Europa 1241, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Ground. Firefly 6234 requesting taxi to the gates. Firefly 6234 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Springbrook Round Europa 1241 ready to taxi. Europa 1241 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook Tower. Good afternoon. Korean 3722 is on approach. Korean 3722 clear to land runway 14. Springbrook Ground. Vietnam 69er 76 taxi to the gates.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Allow 7063 ready for pushback at Bravo 7.
Vietnam 69er 76 taxi to gate Bravo 6. Springbrook Tower. World 3385 ready for takeoff runway 23.
Allow 7063 cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground. Allow 7063 ready to taxi.
Vietnam 69er 76 hold position. Vietnam 69er 76 continue taxi.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Euro 2787 ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
Allow 7063 taxi to runway.
Springbrook Tower. Good afternoon. Berlin 9004 is on approach. Berlin 9004 clear to land runway 14.
Qantas 7373 cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground. Qantas 7373 ready to taxi.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Berlin 3484 is on approach.
Qantas 7373, taxi to runway 23.
Berlin 3484, clear to land runway 14. Springbrook clearance, good afternoon. Jordanian 7339, ready for pushback at Bravo 6. Jordanian 7339, cleared for pushback. Jordanian 7339, taxi to runway 23.
Lights will display to the exits which are located here and here. In case of an extreme
Springbrook
emergency landing,
ground,
you'll be
Berlin
instructed to get into the brake
9004,
position,
taxi
which
to
is
the gates.
executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all
Berlin 9004, taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Springbrook Tower, Qantas 7373, ready for takeoff runway 23. Qantas 7373, cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook clearance, good afternoon. Tahiti 6049, ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Aegean 8344 is on approach. Aegean 8344, cleared to land runway 14.
Springbrook ground, Berlin 3484, requesting taxi to the gates. Berlin 3484, taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Tahiti 6049, cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, Jordanian 7339, ready for takeoff runway 23. Jordanian 7339, cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook clearance, good afternoon. Air Algeria 3659, ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Air Algeria 3659, cleared for pushback.
Tahiti 6049, taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook ground, Air Algeria 3659, ready to taxi.
Berlin 3484, hold position.
Air Algeria 3659, taxi to
Ladies and
runway
gentlemen,
23.
please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened. Seats in the upright position. Breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you'll be instructed to get into the brake
Springbrook ground, Aegean 8344 requesting taxi to the gates.
Berlin 3484 continue taxi.
Flybe 6876 cleared to land runway 14.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Egypt Air 9er11 ready for pushback at Bravo 8.
Air Algeria 3659er cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Aegean 8344 taxi to gate Bravo 5. Tahiti 6049 line up and wait runway 23.
Egypt Air 9er11 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Berlin 7862 is on approach. Berlin 7862 clear to land runway 14.
Tahiti 6049 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook ground. Egypt Air 9er11 ready to taxi.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Indonesia 2523 ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Southwest 9er536 is on approach. Southwest 9er536 cleared to land runway 14.
Indonesia 2523 cleared for pushback.
Egypt Air 9er11 taxi to runway
Ladies and
23.
gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits which are located here.
Springbrook ground. Indonesia
In case of
2523
extreme
ready to taxi.
emergency landing, you'll be instructed to get into the brace position.
Indonesia 2523 taxi to runway 23.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. On behalf of the captain and crew, we thank you for flying with us and hope you will join us again. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
Springbrook ground. Flybe 6876 requesting taxi to the gates. Flybe 6876 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Springbrook Tower. Indonesia 2523 ready for takeoff runway 23.
Malaysian 4017 cleared for pushback.
Indonesia 2523 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook ground, Berlin 7862 requesting taxi to the gates.
Springbrook ground. Malaysian 4017 ready to taxi.
Berlin 7862 taxi to gate Bravo 8.
Malaysian 4017 taxi to runway 23. Springbrook Tower. Egypt Air 9er11 ready for takeoff runway 23.
Southwest 9er536 requesting taxi to the gates.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. US Air 8697 ready for pushback at Bravo 10.
Southwest 90536 taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Egypt Air 9er 11 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
US Air 8697 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, Malaysian 4017, ready for takeoff runway 23. Malaysian 4017, cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Alaska 6118 is on approach. Alaska 6118 clear to land runway 14.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Southwest 44903 ready for pushback at Alpha 4. US Air 8697 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Northwest 5566 is on approach. Northwest 5566 clear to land runway 14.
Southwest 44903 cleared for pushback. Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. US Air 90135 ready for pushback at Bravo 7. US Air 90135 cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground. Southwest 44903 ready to taxi. Southwest 44903 taxi to runway 23.
Afternoon, EG8346 is on approach. EG8346 clear to land runway 14.
Springbrook ground. US Air 90135 ready to taxi. US Air 90135 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook clearance, good afternoon. Southwest 1167 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Southwest 1167 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, Southwest 44903 ready for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook ground, Alaska 6118 requesting taxi to the gate.
Southwest 44903 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Alaska 6118 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Springbrook Tower, US Air 8697 ready for takeoff runway 23. US Air 8697 cleared for takeoff runway 23. Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Argentina 7344 is on approach. Argentina 7344 cleared to land runway 14.
Southwest 1167 taxi to runway 23. Springbrook Northwest 5566 taxi
We
to
have
gate.
arrived at our destination. On behalf of the captain and crew,
Taxi to gate. 3.
Springbrook Tower. Good afternoon. Oman Air 5726 is on approach. Oman Air 5726 cleared to land runway 14.
ABUX 3943 cleared for pushback.
Southwest 1167 line up and wait runway 23.
Springbrook Tower, US Air 90135 ready for takeoff runway 23. US Air 90135 line up and wait runway 23.
Southwest 1167 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook ground EG8346 requesting taxi to the gates.
Springbrook ground, ABUX 3943 ready to taxi.
EG8346 taxi to gate Alpha 3.
ABUX 3943 taxi to runway 23. US Air 90135 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. Avianca 33905 ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Avianca 33905 cleared for pushback. Springbrook ground. Avianca 33905 ready to taxi.
Springbrook ground, Argentina 7344 requesting taxi to the gates.
Avianca 33905 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. American 88901 ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Argentina 7344 taxi to gate Bravo 7.
Oman Air 5726 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
American 88901 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook Tower, ABUX 3943 ready for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook ground. American 88901 ready to taxi.
ABUX 3943 cleared for takeoff runway 23. Springbrook Tower, good afternoon. Air France 5048 is on approach. Air France 5048 cleared to land runway 14.
Springbrook Tower, Avianca 33905 ready for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook clearance. Good afternoon. FedEx 8969 ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
American 88901 taxi to runway 23.
FedEx 8969 cleared for pushback.
Avianca 33905 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Castrol 5061 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground. FedEx 8969 ready to taxi. FedEx 8969 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook ground Kestrel 5061 ready to taxi.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Aeroflot 6468 is on approach.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Ethiopian 5453 ready for pushback at Charlie 2.
Aeroflot 6468 cleared to land runway 23.
Kestrel 5061 taxi to runway 23.
Ethiopian 5453 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground, Air France 5048 taxi to the gates.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. ANM 2552 is on approach. ANM 2552 clear to land runway 14.
American 88901, line up and wait runway 23.
Air France 5048 requesting taxi to the gates.
Springbrook ground. Ethiopian 5453 ready to taxi.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Transavia 5239 ready for pushback at Bravo 9.
Springbrook Tower FedEx 8969 ready for takeoff runway 23.
American 88901, cleared for takeoff runway 23.
9005 cleared for pushback.
Air France 5048 taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Ethiopian 5453 taxi to runway 23.
Transavia 5239 cleared for pushback.
Springbrook ground, Berlin 9005 ready to taxi. Berlin 9005 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook ground. Transavia 5239 ready to taxi.
Springbrook clearance. Good evening. Cargilux 6167 ready for pushback at Charlie 1. Cargilux 6167 cleared for pushback.
Air France 5048 taxi to gate Charlie 4.
FedEx 8969 line up and wait runway 23.
Transavia 5239 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook Tower. Good evening. Thai 1724 is on approach. Thai 1724 cleared to land runway 14.
Springbrook Tower. Kestrel 5061 ready for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook ground. Aeroflot 6468 taxi to the gates. Aeroflot 6468 taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Springbrook ground. Cargilux 6167 ready to taxi. Cargilux 6167 taxi to runway 23. FedEx 8969 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook ground. ANM 2552 taxi to the gates. ANM 2552 taxi to gate Bravo 1. Kestrel 5061 line up and wait runway 23.
Aeroflot 6468 hold position.
Springbrook Tower, Ethiopian 5453, ready for takeoff runway 23. Ethiopian 5453, line up and wait runway 23.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Seychelles 8448 is on approach.
Castrol 5061 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook Tower, Berlin 9005, ready for takeoff runway 23. Seychelles 8448, cleared to land runway 14.
Ethiopian 5453, cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Aeroflot 6468, continue taxi.
Berlin 9005, line up and wait runway 23. Berlin 9005, cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook clearance Berlin 3485 ready for pushback at Bravo 6.
Springbrook Tower, Transavia 5239er, ready for takeoff runway 23. Transavia 5239er, cleared for takeoff runway 23. Kestrel 6544, cleared to land runway 14.
Cargolux 6167 line up and wait runway 23.
Type 1724 requesting taxi to the gates. Type 1724 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Berlin 3485 cleared for pushback. Cargolux 6167 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Cedar Jet 4956 is on approach. Cedar Jet 4956 cleared to land
Springbrook clearance Aegean 8345 ready for pushback at 5.
Berlin 3485 taxi to runway 23.
Springbrook ground, Seychelles 8448, requesting taxi to the gates.
Aegean 8345 cleared for pushback. Type 1724 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Seychelles 8448, taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Finnair 2830 is on approach.
Springbrook ground Aegean 8345 ready to taxi. Aegean 8345 taxi to runway 23.
Seychelles 8448 hold position.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Atlas Air 2232 is on approach.
Springbrook clearance. Flybe 6877 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Springbrook ground Kestrel 6544 requesting taxi to the gates. Kestrel 6544 taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. US Air 4768 is on approach.
Berlin 3485 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Springbrook ground. Cedar Jet 4956 taxi to the gates.
Atlas Air 2232 cleared to land runway 13.
Springbrook Tower, good evening. Ryanair 2112 is on approach. Ryanair 2112 cleared to land runway 14.
US Air 4768 clear to land runway 14.
Aegean 8345 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Seychelles 8448 continue taxi.
Finnair 2830 is going around.
Cedar Jet 4956 taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Springbrook clearance, Southwest 90537, ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Kestrel 6544 taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Springbrook clearance, Berlin 7863 ready for pushback at Bravo 8.
Springbrook ground Atlas Air 2232 taxi to the gates. Atlas Air 2232 requesting taxi to the gates. Atlas Air 2232 taxi to gate Charlie 1.
Springbrook ground, US Air 4768 requesting taxi to the gates. US Air 4768 taxi to gate Bravo 9er.